Okay, Cash Stick Bowcraft here today. Alright, so I've polished up all of the brass, the trigger, polished up the barrel a little bit, did the butt plate and all of the ramrod tubes. And I've got the stock sanded down to 220 grit sandpaper. And what I'm going to do now, I'm going to whisker the stock. I'm going to wet it, moisten the stock a little bit, and have the little hairs come up, and then give it another sanding again. And then after that's done, I'm going to go ahead and stain the stock and then reassemble the gun. So stand by, and we'll turn the camera back on right when I'm ready to get it stained. Okay, so we're back. I've got one coat of stain on here, and looks pretty good. I'm probably going to put another coat on here just to see if I can get a little bit darker. But the stain that I'm using on here is making this wood look like it's walnut, which is better than I expected. I didn't know what color this wood would come out, but the stain I'm using is a dark stain. It's making this stock look just like a walnut stock. But anyway, I'm going to put on another coat on here. I'm going to wait for this first coat to dry and put another coat on here. And then we'll see if it gets a little bit darker. Then after it gets dark, I'm going to, after it gets dried, I'm going to put like an oil-based finish on there to shine it up a little bit. And then reassemble the gun, and then hopefully all the pieces will fit back together like they did before, and this gun will be done. Okay, so we're back. I've got about 3 coats of stain on the gun here, and it took pretty good. I don't think I'm going to put another coat on here. I don't think it's going to get any darker than it already is. But anyway, the stain is all dry now, and what I'm going to be doing is using this arrowwood finish to seal and finish the stock here. This stuff goes on just like, like if you wanted to put like any other oil-based finish, and you rub it on, hand rub it, just like linseed oil. And it goes right on there. I'll probably put a couple, 3 coats on here as well. The more coats you put on there, the thicker it is, obviously, when it dries, and the more protective it'll be. So I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down and show you how I apply this stuff. And then we'll assemble the gun, and hopefully we'll be done. All right, so I'll put the camera down and get started. Okay, so what I do, I just put it inside a little container here and just take a little bit on my finger and just start rubbing it in. Spreading it along the outside surface of the stock. And you don't have to put on too much. What you want to do is just a light coating and allow it to soak into the wood. And then you can put on another coat. So I've got barely a cap full of this stuff filled up in a little cap over here. And I'm just dipping my fingers in it and initially just rubbing it all over the wood until it's dry again. And then after it dries, I'll put on another coat. The good thing about this stuff is that if you ding the gun or somehow scratch it or something, all you have to do is sand it down and put on some more of that finish, and you'll be able to blend it right into the stock. You don't have to strip the whole stock down and redo it as if you were using like a poly urethane or some other type of finish. I like the oil finishes because of the way they look after they're dry, and how easy it is to apply them and maintain them. Because after this, I'll probably put on some wax too. So you can see here how it looks. And we'll wait for it to dry, and then I'll put on another coat. Okay, so I've got one coat of the of that finish on there. I just got through hand rubbing it into the stock here, and we'll wait a little while for this to dry, and then we'll apply another coat, and then get this gun assembled. Okay, so I got the second coat of oil on the gun now. And I'll probably put on another coat, but right now we'll just let this one dry, and then we'll put another coat on here. But for now, this is all for this video. The next one will be assembling the gun and finishing it up. Anyway, that's it for now. Bowcraft, thanks for watching.